Okay, I got it all. I have some toasted sandwiches.
Excellent.
Yeah,
I made pulled pork for everybody tonight.
wonderful.
A pulled apocalypse.
Delicious barbecue pulled pork.
Everything should be buena. I got the Twitter announcements to get out. So hello everyone. Today we are running behind. This is going to be an all audio episode because OBS decided it just doesn't like cameras anymore. So the cameras are currently down, and hey, see that we got that wonderful advertisement up there for Grinding Coffee Co. Grinding Coffee Co. is our sponsor. They are a small business, black-owned, LBGT plus supporting community driven to give tabletop RPG people like us wonderful coffee at wonderful prices. If you follow our code PartyBiteGames, you will get a 10% discount to continue fuel your gaming. And while I will admit that I am currently not drinking grinding coffee because they unfortunately don't make, get on making some cold brew coffee, Grinding Coffee Co, so I can drink that shit too. It's just not a good time for warm coffee today. But I am drinking coffee, and I love drinking their coffee. You will continue to hear me hype up their bourbon-flavored coffee because it is delicious. But there are other wonderful flavors as well, and you should check them out today. Stream Elements is still running behind, saying that it's Diesel Dragons, but that's fine. We will also be down our new player, Canadian Striker, today. We have promised that if everybody is going to die, we will kill their player, or their we will kill their player last. We will kill their character last.
And then we'll kill Striker.
Yeah, and then we'll kill the player last. The drone strike is on its way, as per American style. That being said, I'm going to go ahead and pull back the away screen so that we can actually get started because we were running behind. Just take one last look at these great travel posters. Nani poo poo. Okay, there we go. Art, take us away to a magical place.
Wait, what? I'm running tonight?
Yeah, that is what you signed up for in this non-binding verbal contract.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so last time all of you decided to take a job opportunity to stop the so-called death curse that's been cropping up everywhere. People that have died cannot be risen again. Those that died before are now slowly succumbing to a wasting disease. Yes, a job opportunity. You were hired by Sinjo Sylvain, a merchant and retired adventurer who is suffering from this disease. And she took you all to Chult, gave you an incomplete map, but it's the best map out there, and sent you off on your way to go find the source of the death curse. During the last episode, you guys found a guide in the form of a Chultan woman named Eku. Is it Eku or Iku?
I don't think it matters.
Which do you guys like?
I usually said Echo. I do think if we want to get like really nebulous about it, I think there is a thing that has a pronunciation for every NPC. Yeah, here you go, Dramatis Personae. So Iku is pronounced Iku.
It's Iku then.
Yeah.
Cool. You found a guide in the form of Iku, and you bought a Triceratops in the form, I think you named him Honeydew.
Yes. Good old
A
honey.
large blue-green Triceratops who is currently being held by a merchant.
Well, then I think my name is Blue Green.
Yes, animals don't have much of a concept of names. Most animals.
It was cute, I liked it.
Then you guys met a random priest who fell into Glory's arms. He said, meet the wise guardian of Oralunga, west of Mbala. Was it west or east? I remember we had a discussion about that last time. I think we ended up determining it was west.
Yeah, it was to go west. Because, while it could be an unreliable thing, but at the same time, he's knowing what we know behind the scenes, telling us to go east doesn't make sense. So we just executive decisioned that it was west because
Wizard of the Coast makes these mistakes.
Wizard of the Coast makes these published mistakes, and I don't feel, pulling back the curtain for a second, I don't feel that the entity that clearly possessed this priest to tell us to go find it would give us the wrong directions. We are literally being told by a thing to come find it, and it doesn't know where it is, and it's like, nah.
It's just drunk on God need.
Yeah. I had too much ambrosia. I meant to say go west. You guys aren't too far out, right?
Well, see, they're like, yes, go west, and then they didn't notice that our map was being held upside down, so...
Oh, no.
Our map is actually sideways.
East? I thought you said west.
It's... yeah.
Yeah. And then we also saved a guy from getting knifed.
Yes, you
did.
saved the grandfather of the temple of, I forgot which temple, Savras.
Sabras.
You don't usually see that god.
He's minor magic god.
But yes, he was being threatened for the location of someone named, I don't remember if you guys heard the name. And they were...
I don't have it written down, so that means I didn't hear it.
I
Yep.
don't think I heard it.
I have it written down.
I think
Artist
she heard it.
Simber.
And he refused to give any information or do anything about it. The threateners left when... Who was it that pushed their way into the room? I think it was...
Me and Ren.
Yeah.
Though real quick,
It was me.
Shay,
It was
you're
me.
actually... oh, was it you?
Yeah.
I don't remember. Anyway,
Ren
I was
Artist
joined us,
Simber-
but they were quiet.
Yeah,
Artist
I was-
Simber is the missing person. Is
Yes.
the missing priest, not the people who were doing the interrogation.
Yes.
I'm sorry, what?
Artist Simber is was the missing priest, not the people who were interrogating the guy.
We're a missing guy.
Missing person.
Missing guy. Missing
They're searching
Simber.
for Artist Simber. You don't know who the people threatening the priest was?
They
Thank
said
you for-
it was a group from the Zentaro, though.
Yeah.
Possibly.
Suspected Zentaro.
That's who the priest suspected.
Yeah.
And he offered to do a ritual as compensation. He told you to return tomorrow.
That's right. So we have to send a message to Iku. Hi, I said it right.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to need to get into contact with her. She needs to know that we aren't going to be ready to leave first thing in the morning and delay it out a day.
Well, we know where she's staying, and we can't go back to the other tavern, so
No, let's not
probably
go
gonna
back.
bump into her.
Let's not go back to the other tavern.
Why can't we go back to the other tavern?
Oh, reasons where I definitely expected us to have been leaving sooner than we would have.
Oh. So you can't go back to the other tavern.
That's fair. You know what? Yes, that's a valid point. I could certainly stay at the House of Report, and you all could go back if you really wanted, but why would you?
Well, same. I think we should may want to actually ask for a little bit more boarding for your honeydew.
No, Honeydew's at the stables. They'll be all right. I can just pay for the boarding fee when we leave.
Fair point.
I do think we already said we were going to go back and make the arrangements for staying an extra day last time. And if not, we can just do that now.
Well, we were also promised supplies, so let's go talk to this other guy that we were here to meet.
Yeah, we can just fast track all the small business stuff. We can make the arrangements to stay for another day. We have to talk to somebody else. Let's go talk to them.
Sure.
Ark, we can't hear you.
I can hear him.
You can hear him? I can't hear him. Can anybody else hear Ark?
I can hear him.
I can't hear Frost either. I can't hear anybody. Hold on. Pause.
Disconnect, reconnect.
Yeah, disconnect, reconnect. Hold on.
And he was talking over it. That makes sense now.
Yeah, no, I couldn't hear any of you guys. I apologize for that.
Good.
What a bastard.
Listen, I don't even
It's-
know that I was doing it because nobody told me that I was talking over you.
It
We,
was
we probably did, but you couldn't hear us.
Shay could have told me.
it was
Maybe Shay was being me.
I'm not blaming Shay.
I think-
She ended up
Yeah.
telling me.
yeah. I think I mean I've had Discord do that to me a few times and like
And it was just a Discord hiccup.
We know
Yeah.
how Discord is acting today. It's being a
What?
butt.
This game has been so cursed today.
Okay. Art,
but yes,
the
you-
last thing I heard, or that was heard for stream, was the confirmation of it might have been the Zentarum.
Okay, so yeah,
Oh,
it might
wow.
have been the Zentarum. We can handle all the small business just, off screen. You go back out to meet with Ishek in the main floor of the temple. And he is out there with a couple of casks and a small pack.
Ah,
This is all I could manage to procure for your journey. Cask of water, cask of tej, and small supply of dried meats and berries.
well, I mean, that works out perfect. Oh, had to sneeze.
all very useful. Thank
Yeah,
you.
no, that works out great. Free stuff is the best kind of stuff. Thanks, Vision Guy.
Much appreciated.
Ishek.
Thank you, Ishek.
Eshek the Vision Guy.
He check you out. You're real cool.
He will bow and go. I wish you all well on your journey.
We will-
Yeah. You too, Big guy?
Stay safe and try not to be possessed by spirits anymore. Unless that's what you're into.
Unless it's his god.
That's true.
Yeah.
You can be filled with the divine spirit all you wish, I suppose.
I mean, consent is important.
Fair point.
Either way, gonna take this stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Goodbye.
I just look at him and say, we will do our best to fulfill this vision of yours.
He smiles and will bow once more.
I give a half pound in return. Could you do me a favor and mark down that loot? Or post it so I can put it in party loot.
The doctor loot.
Party loot. It was water and Tej and okay.
Got that tease.
Cool.
As you know
For
what
those
you
of you
need.
that don't remember, Tej is an amber-colored alcohol.
Booze.
Booze.
Alright. Mark.
Murked.
We
Mark.
do need to acquire quite a bit more. Do we have the funds for the rest of it?
I honestly am down to the last of my funds. I did make a major purchase on a Triceratops.
Yeah, everybody but the two of you has money.
Let's see.
I mean, I have a little bit.
I mean, like, how much are we trying to get, like, rations-wise?
What exactly are we looking to do?
I imagine we're trying to get food and water for our trip, especially since we got the big Triceratops fella.
I can still provide water.
Oh, right.
So
So then just food.
yeah, I can.
I can provide food for. Let me check. I
Five?
Did
start
you say
doing.
you were,
I start
you were
doing.
gonna, like, hunt?
I start doing thinking.
Okay, well, don't hurt yourself.
Let's see. I can find food and water for up to about 5 of us.
Yeah, and just for perspective, I can make 10 gallons of water with each cast. So we should
Okay.
be like we're in a jungle and we're basically walking for 8 hours, so we are consuming a shit ton of water. But I think you really only need like 2 gallons of water a person, so it does break down into that like
Alright.
enough for 5 people a day type thing.
Yeah, I mean, that works for me.
You also need water for your Triceratops.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the big one. Yeah.
Well, here's the
I believe
thing.
it goes up 2 gallons every size.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Create and destroy water is per casting. So if I don't expect to get into combat, I can definitely make 2 things of water right now.
Feasibly,
I got 2 spell slots.
and
Alright,
feasibly,
well,
I could scrounge up some extra food, but that would take a little bit more effort.
Well, we should definitely still have a rain catcher and
Of course.
Yeah.
Rain catcher,
Yeah.
tents, bugs, repellent.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
show and
Yep.
who came on a weird mission and didn't bring a tent?
I mean,
I
I
sleep
have
in
a-
nature.
Uh-huh.
I mean, basic sleeping stuff, but I'm used to sleeping out here sometimes, so
Yeah,
Amateur.
He's from Chult, so
I mean, I'm from Boulder's Gate. That doesn't mean I want to sleep on the street.
but
Well,
have
yeah,
you?
that's because they'll mug you
Yeah.
on the street of Baldur's Gate.
They won't just mug you; they'll murder you. I'm also from
Yeah, you'll
Baldur's
die.
Gate. It's in the
Yeah,
name.
you'll fucking die. It's not a great place. Actually,
Why?
it's a pretty good place. Just
Okay.
not a good place if like you're unfortunate in any way.
And so we need to raise a little bit of money then.
Well, okay, how much are we gonna need for all this? 'Cause
Yeah.
Yeah, like what actually do we need? Just
We
give
should
me
have a
that.
clear plan. Yeah.
There's gonna be
Yeah,
price
yeah.
points.
I still have 10 gold, and I imagine I won't need it in the jungle. So
I have. Well, we already paid Eku, right? Iku.
Iku
Yeah, I want to
Iku
get
is-
some anti-venoms.
Iku is already paid for, right, Ark?
Yes.
He was already paid for.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. Because I gave her some of my gold.
And Striker said Serene has 65 gold on her if we need
So
it.
we take Serene down an alley and mug her for 65 gold.
Or just ask.
we won't take all of Serene's gold if we can manage it.
I'm. Well, let's. Are there like price tags for these things we need?
For what specifically?
Like the
Extra tents, rain
and
catchers,
stuff like that.
bug repellent,
There is in the player's handbook.
canoe. Player's handbook.
The canoe is 50 gold.
Jesus. Okay, Raincatcher's only one.
You know, it turns out well-made things require a lot of gold.
So what if we just had some shoddily made wraps of old wood tied together?
I can make rafts, but again, that takes time.
We can't put the Triceratops on a raft.
That's true. But having a
You
small
can't put the
canoe-
Triceratops on a canoe either, for the record.
Yes, but having a small canoe might be useful if we do need to make a crossing.
How many people can fit in a canoe?
How many people could fit in a
6.
canoe? 6.
6?
Yeah, the canoes are really big.
They're big canoes.
All right. I mean, if we want a canoe, I can buy a canoe,
It just means you have to carry the canoe.
which is why we have the Triceratops.
And Triceratops space is also limited, although its carrying ability is high. It's still a Triceratops, so it's like you're putting a long canoe on top of the van, and so it's
Yeah, if we need things
taking up
carried,
usable
it's-
space.
If you don't want the the canoe, then we won't get the canoe.
Alright.
Oh,
If
my
we need to-
my thing is, we're buying something as a just in case, but we have to think about our mobility,
Yeah.
carrying capacity, and we're going to be moving a canoe
Then
through tight jungle confines.
if we need to, I can craft us a raft.
Yeah, that is much more viable. Like, we can cross that river when we get to it.
Literally.
Literally. I'm not dismissing the necessity of having a canoe when we need it, but it's very much if we need it, we still have to address how to get the Triceratops across.
All right.
It's
Suppose
also
Uh,
Play one of
repellent.
those.
Yeah, we want the bug. How much is the bug repellent?
If you want a block of incense, it sells for silver.
We want
If you want, if you
the
want a
goo.
salve, it's a gold piece for each vial.
Okay, and what's the difference?
It's 20 applications in the vial of salve.
Yeah, we
Uh,
want
the
we
block
want
of
the goo.
incense.
Yeah.
And the block
Yeah.
of incense you have to be still for.
The incense is good for at camp, and the goo is good for walking.
Yep.
Also, a two-person tent is only 2 gold, so we could pick up a couple
I'm gonna
of those.
buy 2 salves then. I have 2 salves.
Hey,
Yeah, okay.
Art,
I'm
can
gonna
I
put-
make a nature / alchemy check to kind of discern what's in the salve to like see if I can find ingredients for it out in the jungle? Like, just so it's like hey, it's this plant and this plant. I should look out for those down the road.
If you want, I will let you make the roll. But if you buy it and actually have access to it, I can let you make the roll with advantage.
Yeah, we're buying it first. I don't want to be like, can I see that? Thanks. I'm gonna go make my own, nerd.
Yeah, we'll get like, probably say it'd be good to get each application is 24 hours. There's 20 per vial, so like we'll probably get 1 or 2 each.
Yeah.
And then
Hey, I
she
just
can-
bought 2 vials.
I say we
Okay.
should each buy 2. That way
Yeah.
we have 20 uses for everyone.
And then basically, yeah, one of those they can like reverse engineer, or we buy like one extra one to be reverse engineered.
Alright.
That's a good idea. I'll buy 3 arc, and that way I can
Alright.
utilize one to figure out what's inside of it. All right.
So roll nature, and we'll say it's like on your downtime tonight.
Yeah. Go low int druid. Boom. Well, 17.
17. All right, you're starting to get the feel of what plants you could find out. Hopefully in Chult.
Yeah.
Probably since they make it here, but also they import a lot, so hopefully you can find them out there.
Yeah, that's good enough for me. Just so I can keep an eye out for it during our downtime. Cool.
Yeah, I picked up 2 tents, so
All right.
that's
Or
two.
GTD.
Oh, this says a 2-person tent is 2 gold each, so yeah, 4 gold. That.
So I got goo repellent. 2. I'm marking down 2 because I'm just gonna say the third use is used up.
Yeah. Should we
that's
get a
fine.
3rd tent just to make sure? Because there's 5 of us.
I'm not gonna use a tent. Well, that's a lie. Yes, let's buy another one because it rains a lot out here, and being like, I'm the naturey person who likes to sleep under the stars doesn't work when you're in a fucking downpour.
That's true.
Okay, so that's 6, 7, 8, 9 gold minus that. Okay. Alright, so I still have 46 gold. I'm good.
I'm gonna be marking this stuff in. I'm gonna get a few things of incense too. I'm just gonna get 5 and make it a gold even.
How much is the anti-venom stuff, Arc? Or the anti-poison, whatever it was called?
Is it 25 gold?
Antitoxin is 50 gold each.
50
Oh,
gold each?
50?
Oof. Cool.
It
I'm
turns out
gonna...
antitoxin is expensive
That's fair.
because it's hard to make.
I can spend it. I can make anti-venom, but I need materials, and that would take me probably a night's rest.
Anti-venom and antitoxin is also different.
For the purposes of this, they're the same.
Oh. Well, then why do they have different names?
They don't. There's just antitoxin in this game.
Oh. Stupid.
So
Do
yes,
you want
We've just
to
been using it
one?
interchangeably because we're idiots.
I am.
I'm buying one.
I am a little bit of an herbalist, but if I had help, I could probably craft one, and we could probably craft one in 2 hours. if
Hi,
not.
I'm a druid. I understand how plants work.
I point to I point to her. We could probably make some within 2 hours with materials.
Alright, cool. Just tell us what materials, or if you see anything, so we know to gather some on the way.
Yeah. I feel like that is an acceptable idea.
My survival isn't complete dog shit. It's fine. I mean,
You know
it's
what? I'm gonna buy-
it's a 3 at level 3 with no bonuses, so why not?
I'm gonna buy a quiver of arrows, just in case.
Quiver.
Let's see.
So you never know when you might need an extra 20 arrows.
I'm gonna get a fishing net.
That's a really good idea. What else do we need, y'all?
Well, I would
Plenty
like
of
to also
help.
get a grappling hook and some length of chain.
I have a grappling hook, but I do recommend more grappling hooks.
Would you like more grappling hooks?
Grappling hooks are great.
Which I can afford, so I will do that.
I go for it.
Alright,
Let's
Only
see.
2 gold, that's not bad.
net.
10 feet of chain is 5 gold, though.
I got it.
Turns out chain is very expensive.
Net.
True.
It's like you're using iron and twisting it so it makes a strong chain.
Here, I'll give you 2 things of rope. It's much cheaper.
Oh, I guess I should ask. Are you allowing me to do the thing with Brawler?
I'm probably gonna tweak it a bit,
Okay.
but sure.
Thank you.
We'll discuss it off stream.
Did we buy a rain catcher yet?
No.
Oop. Hang on, yeah, I'll buy one.
How much is range?
It's 1 gold.
One gold.
Just a gold. You
Just
know,
a gold.
something most peasants never see in their lives.
Yeah, just a gold. Listen, adventurers destroy the economy of small villages.
Right?
They really do.
It's
I
true.
was also going to be like, man, I'm worried this is going to be so much with my, like, all the tents, and I'm looking at my carry weight, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm 20 strength. This is going to be fucking easy.
I just remember
Fine.
that, not to date myself, but one of the original comic strips of Order of the Stick was the small village seeing the adventurers coming, and they literally stamp signs over the original prices of the stuff, and it's got like the 500% markup because they know the adventurers have money. It's like apples, 50 gold pieces.
Remember when you bought like 300 apples?
Yes, I remember that. That was a great time. I put those fucking apples to use.
Yeah.
I also fed some children, so I'm a good person.
I'm sad the game ended the way it did, but it had some good moments.
It had some quality moments, like fucking my way to getting the house remodeled.
Yep.
All we did was, like, murder hobo our way through an old keep to get our, like, fortress.
Did you guys kick the detective's ass for some reason?
No, but we could. Why?
Maybe?
I remember someone telling me that they killed the detective for some reason, and I don't remember who it was.
that
was
wasn't.
in another story I heard. It wasn't that game though.
I don't think that was any of us. Trent was amazing.
No. Yeah, Trent was awesome. Everybody loves Trent.
Trench. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Everything turns black and white when he enters the room.
Hell yeah. Old timey jazz
All right.
place. Let's roll.
Are you guys ready for to be done with shopping?
Yes. Dear God, yes.
Should
So-
we?
As you guys are probably heading back towards the House of Repose, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
As you're passing by the harbor, you all get a message in your mind, and intrinsically look the way of your messenger. Everything just cut out. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
The message is, I have heard that you're doing an expedition into the jungle. I have a job that pays well if you would like to meet. And all of you are instantly aware that the messenger is this large figure on the docks. He's standing on a couple of boxes and barking orders. He's wearing extravagant white robes. He's holding a scepter. And his skin is a gleaming gold color with 2 large horns cropping out of his head and 4 smaller ones.
Zindar.
Okay. Well, normally not a fan of people just unsolicitedly talking into my brain, so not great. But he is dressed well. Probably
Yeah.
got money.
You all got the same mind thought.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, so
You
it's
are
group.
also aware
group
that you
thing.
can respond to this message.
Oh,
He just heard all of that.
yeah, that's fine.
It's just this confused jabbering of people
I
talking over
stand
each
by
other.
what I said.
Yeah. All of us at once is like, oh, who the fuck is in our head?
Shit.
Well,
Yeah, but anyway, we want to go talk to this guy who wants to potentially give us more money for doing a thing that we're already doing?
Where can we find you?
He's right there.
He's
I'm
over
heading towards the docks.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone else points.
Holly
We're just
Holly
like
just turns them around and like
Oh.
the other way.
All right.
Yeah. All right, fuck it. Let's go see what this Dragonborn fella's got.
Yeah, let's...
And he steps off the boxes and starts walking towards an office, gesturing for you all to follow him.
Okay, let's follow the mysterious man.
Let's follow the mysterious man into his mysterious back room.
I swear, if this is another priest,
It could be.
Well, this one didn't
And-
fall into your arms. Do you prefer that they fall into your arms?
I prefer to be left alone
Just
by
dying
priest.
in your arms tonight.
Do you have a thing against the
As
priest?
you all arrive, the half-dragon is pouring glasses of Tej for you all.
Oh, hey.
Shit, free liquor. Oh wait, this is an honest to god half dragon? This isn't a dragonborn?
This is a half-dragon.
What the fuck?
Oh, cheers. I'll drink to that, bro.
You exist?
Bruh.
I exist. You just can't play one.
I thought they wiped you out of existence an edition and a half ago.
No,
No.
coincidentally,
There's
the
actually,
worst adventure path, they feature one as well.
Oh,
Good old Horde of the Dragon Queen. You have to fight one, and it's a very unbalanced fight, and he will kick your ass, possibly even kill you.
Fun fact, you can actually put a half-dragon... There's like a template you can use for almost any creature. You just
Oh.
make them a half-dragon.
Didn't know
get that away
either.
from me.
Yeah.
I never want to hear that again. That stays in 3.5 where it fucking belongs.
You know, my half dragon, half drider, half demon, half.
There's
Lich.
too many halves. By that point, they're eighths.
Listen,
No, but see,
But
my half
anyway.
dragon
listen.
is also half.
It technically works because it's two halves on my mother's side and two halves on my father's side.
That just makes them quarters.
Yes, it does. It doesn't make what I said.
No, it
any
just made.
less
It's
true.
like no, it just makes me bad at math.
That is also probable.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
I
thank
downed
you
the
for
drink.
Tej.
Evening.
Oh, apologies for the mind infiltration. Easier than shouting. I am Zindar, the harbor master here.
Ah.
I heard rumors you're heading out into the jungle. Is this
Ah.
true?
What are you
Yes.
thinking about it?
If you are, I have a bounty you may be interested in hearing about. There are
Right.
3 pirates that attack the ships coming in and out to trade.
Pirates, huh?
Each ship brings a bounty of 2,000, and each
Oh.
captain brings a bounty of 500 gold.
Hey,
Oh,
Alive or dead?
that-
oh.
that-
Yeah, that one. Alive or dead. I mean,
The
obviously you
captain
can't kill a
is-
ship, so... The captain lives?
The
Interesting.
captain has to live.
Interesting.
Summer did that
Okay.
thing where he was like in the middle of a drink and like half choking on it when he used the gold.
That's a lot of gold.
That's a lot of
Real
gold.
quick, hold on. Sorry, real quick. And Glory will turn and look at the rest of the group. Show of hands, who knows how to drive a ship?
I
Uh,
raise
probably
my
not-
hand.
Summer like kind of raises like it's probably not hard to figure out.
I have
Matt.
some experience.
Alright. I look back to the half dragon. How big a ship's we talking?
Hang on, I can figure this out.
now, how do I best make a Triceratops aquatic so that we can attack these ships?
Do we have alchemical
Shit, all my
fire?
ship knowledge is leaving me. I used to be able to identify ships by the shape.
I've
These
been
are- these
away
are
from sea
approxi-
too long.
These are approximately schooner length.
I can't tell if you're being serious right now.
A schooner is a ship. It's a s-
I know. But I can't tell if you're being serious about for this adventure.
Oh, no, that wasn't serious. just say it's approximately pirate ship length.
Sorry, I'm comparing and contrasting sizes
It's all good, my dude.
because I just realized they did not. Okay, a schooner looks a little small.
Are
Well, I think it would be a schooner, maybe just like a slightly bigger variant.
All right.
It's about that size, but with like it has the underbelly and all that.
Okay. That's not too bad. Could reasonably commandeer one of those.
I can manage it.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
if we are going to deal with this curse, do you have any idea where these vessels and captains might be?
I guess by the ocean.
Do I look like I consort with pirates?
I mean, also, if you knew where the pirates were, you probably wouldn't be hiring us to look for them.
I mean,
Alright,
he said he
did
was
I have the names of the ships.
Did they got flags like symbology or anything like that we can keep an eye out for?
They won't have the symbology of any known trading.
But
Alright.
usually pirates do have markers so they can tell each other apart. Or
Yeah, it's like
or so that, the people they're about to rob will be like, oh shit, it's the Dread Pirate Gnome Screw, the gnomish pirate.
yeah, like that
the
basically.
one that put screws in his beard
Yes, exactly.
to intimidate people.
The infamous Lantanese pirate Gnome Screw.
The ships are the Dragon Fang, the Emerald Eye, and the Sturge.
Okie dokie. Dragon Fang, Emerald Eye, and what was the last one?
The Surge.
They're
Surge. Got it.
as in the bat monster.
Oh, Sturge.
Yep, Sturge.
Oh, I thought you said surge, like the soda.
Yeah, that's why I was excited. Because I thought back to the old commercial where it's just a guy yelling, Surge!
Alright, well, gonna make no promises on that, but that is a pretty hefty reward.
These are bounties. I don't expect you to finish them, but I
fair
hope that if
Challenge
people are going out, they
accepted.
can do it.
I don't expect you to do the thing, but...
Like I said, we'll probably, I mean, that's a pretty penny. We could give it a shot at some point. Sure, why not?
How much were these bounties?
Like
2,000
2,000 per ship, 500 per captain.
Yeah.
To pour
Yeah,
you guys
good money.
another glass of Tej. I have more work to be done. See yourselves out.
Sure thing.
Hey, what's it like being a half-dragon?
That can't
What's it
just
like
ask
being a
people that.
human?
Yep, there we go.
What is your name?
Stendar.
He did say his name was Zendai, yeah.
I was.
Is your mother a dragon or your father?
Nope.
No,
you can't.
Yes, you can. I want to know. I'm an archaeologist. This is what I do.
He's alive. This is not in the purview of archaeology.
But I still want to know about his culture and where he comes from.
So ask about his
she's-
culture, not
she's
his genetics.
She's curious. Would you indulge her? I'm also curious.
I do intend to find out where you come from as well, Glory. Not all
Okay.
tieflings are the same.
I'm glad you know that. That's good.
Yes, that's why I'm asking about him as well.
Yeah, fuck. You know what? I'm gonna, and I just kind of like wiggle around the guy.
Well, Zindar?
Well, I know I have. My mother is human, and that's about all I know. And he's gonna walk out.
Summer just
So he's
standing there, takes that long,
So
slow.
he's a former adventurer. His parents are dead. I don't say that out loud.
writes everything down.
Okay,
Alright.
so we get to. I mean, I imagine we're gonna get about another 20 feet before some other weird magical shit happens.
Let's try and get out of the city before they load us up with more quests.
No,
We
we're
gotta wait
definitely-
another day.
Oh, that's right. Let's go do the thing so that we can do the thing.
All right.
Yeah, all right, let's go to bed. Come on. Nobody make eye contact. Look at the cobblestones. We get to the tavern, we go to bed.
I am curiously looking everywhere.
Oh no.
Shay, make a perception check.
Just made eye contact. That means they're free to engage.
Okay. 7.
Just hang a sign from her that says no soliciting.
Yeah, you're just looking around at everything, all the sights, new sounds, new smells. Looking up into the rain.
I catch a little rain on my tongue like a snowflake.
Or like a raindrop.
I was about to say.
Listen, a snowflake.
Like a really cold
snowflake
raindrop.
is just a frozen
it's just
raindrop.
It's just a
That you
yeah,
haven't
it's
melted
just a
yet.
melted snowflake.
We go to the tavern.
We go to the house of report.
Propose.
Report. Yes, house of repose.
Yeah, the house of no
House of report is
soliciting.
less reputable.
It probably would be.
That's a terrible report.
You guys head back to the House of Repose. You see its marble fountain within. What would you guys like to do?
We've done everything we need to do, right?
This place is a bit swanky.
We can't go to the other one.
I mean, you can.
I mean, you could. Yeah, I guess you could if you want to split up, but you're gonna have to meet us here. I'm not gonna come get you.
Like, yeah, like, they're gonna be looking for me, but you are free to do so. But we'll be here, and don't tell them that
Yes.
I'm here.
You guys
Also
would remember
that, yeah.
that she did see all of you together.
Yeah, Summer's gonna be like, you know, they saw all of us, right? So they're gonna know we're all at least
You could
canoodling.
you could tell them I died of jungle madness.
Is that a thing?
It could be.
Yeah, fair enough.
Immediate 10-mile stare on
Alright,
Summer's
is
face.
jungle madness a thing as I roll
The
into
madness.
The jungle madness.
You've never been to the jungle.
I've never been to the jungle.
I'm a roll as well to see if my lie was true. Is jungle madness a thing?
You have never been to the jungle.
I'm a druid from Baldur's Gate. I don't even fucking know what a jungle is.
Well, this has been a delight. I'm gonna go ahead and just buy a room and get
That's one gold
drunk and
piece.
then pass out.
Ah, sweet. I still have enough gold to be able to buy a room. Hooray.
Buy a room.
Are we
And
sharing
then I will
rooms?
pass out. I wasn't planning on it.
I recommend
my-
I recommend sharing rooms since we kind of pissed off some assassin thieves.
Did we?
Uh,
Oh, we
Yeah.
did. Yeah, they were
yeah,
like...
I mean, honestly, if they want to come for me, they can fucking come for me. I'll beat the shit out of them any day, while naked or otherwise. Also, I'm not gonna blow my last chance to have a comfortable bed for like ever. Yeah, we could die. So this is my room. This is my room.
That's fair. I mean, do you not have enough gold to get your own room?
I do.
Okay, we're going into the jungle for a while. Like, his point,
Yeah, get comfy.
his point stands. There's no reason to be
Stingy.
stingy with the money. We may not have another chance to spend our money.
Yeah, that's very true.
I buy a room that
Hell, if you
potentially
need
has
it,
a
I'll
bathtub.
spring for it. You don't gotta worry about it. I still have any reaches into his pocket.
Are there any rooms that have bathtubs, or do they have bath services? Because it's a valid point. May not get to be in a bath again soon.
It's a guild. They all have come with their own bathrooms.
Sweet.
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 We're all just like, dude, excellent. Nice.
Well, that's
like
what I'm
truly
doing.
Excellent, bro.
Shit. Oh.
I'll see you kids bright and early tomorrow for a ritual, I guess, and then an adventure.
Adventure.
Alright.
All right.
When, in my room, I just sit on the floor and set a series of, bones from my totem in a circle around me, and I just sit and I meditate.
I drink and take a bath.
I also drink and take a bath.
Take a bath and then drink. Just to change it up.
But the warm
Well-
water feels really good when you're drunk.
True.
And then I take a bath.
And then I eat another chip.
And you guys would all get the effects of a long rest.
Hell yeah.
Woo!
No exhaustion. And in the morning, as you guys all come down, E2 is waiting on you. Are you all ready to travel?
Yeah,
Yeah.
like we said, we've got to go do a religious blessing thing, and then we're good to go.
Yeah, that's gonna take a day. Boy.
We go do the thing.
We
Do
did
the
those.
thing.
Yeah, we did everything off screen, right? The minor stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. We go do the thing.
They go do the thing.
Are you guys going to the get your Triceratops first, or do the ritual?
The ritual's gonna take a day.
Is the ritual taking a whole other day?
That was what you said last week.
I thought it was.
Oh.
A day.
Yeah.
I thought it was a
and-
day to prepare.
Oh,
Wait,
yeah.
Art,
Yeah.
clarification, was it a day to prepare or
24 hours to perform the ritual, and he will give you the results.
I
Oh.
Okay, so we can take care of everything else. Go see him, then go get the Triceratops and leave.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Well, I mean, we already took care of everything else. We wait around until the
Yeah.
appropriate time.
Yeah, because that was why we were waiting until the next day, because it was going to eat a whole day.
Yeah.
As you guys are just kind of wandering around, not doing much, there is a kind of slightly portly gentleman wearing a ruffled collar with a big silly hat. His nose, around his nose, is slightly red. As he's walking down the street, he's slurring. Anyone want to buy my new book? Volo's Guide to Monsters. I have researched a wide variety, and everything in here is true. It's already gone platinum in Baldur's Gate.
Has it gone platinum in Baldur's Gate?
It's fairly popular in Baldur's Gate,
Can I make a
Baldur's Gate
history
does not.
check to see if I've heard of this?
Yeah.
But Baldur's Gate does not have a rating system of platinum.
Gotcha.
It's gone Electrum in Baldur's Gate.
If this guy.
Do I know if he's full of shit?
Yeah. Can I make the same check?
Since they're
I'm gonna
both
do
from
it.
Baldur's
Sure.
Gate.
Let's do it. Let's call this man on his bluff.
Let's see. We're from Baldur's Gate. Hold on.
Insight.
About to ruin his whole career, literally.
The man in front of you is Volothamp Gadarn, writer of Volo's Guide to Monsters.
Hey, that guy owes me 2 gold.
Oh no, he's wasted on the Taj.
Huh. How much for the book?
My book, it took quite a lot of danger to write, and costs quite a lot to get printed. 50 gold for the durable hardcover version.
Walk up to him. I put a hand on his shoulder. I say, "Good sir, my friend. You are clearly an accomplished author and a lover of fine drink. I, myself, am similarly so. I, as well as my band of companions here, are heroes of the realm, travelers, adventurers, mercenaries, call us what you will. But we do go all over. Why, just the other day, we were in Baldur's Gate until we traveled here by magic. We have gone world-spanning venture in but a few hours. Now, imagine, if you will, the swiftness of word of mouth that would spread if you were to perhaps offer a discount on this tome and we were to speak highly of it in our travels."
It would require a signature in the book to prove such a thing.
Roll persuasion with advantage.
Yes!
Persuasion with advantage. But donkers. I rolled like shit. 15.
15 is not shit. It's pretty good.
I got a +7.
That's fair.
I rolled like shit.
That means you rolled an 8.
Yeah, this is one of my expertise skills. I fucked it up.
You rolled literal donkey brains.
Volo is stroking his mustache, thinking on this. You see one of his eyelids kind of droop. Right you are.
I'll throw in a keg of Taj.
I possessively
will
hug
give
my
you-
Tej away.
I will give you a 68% discount.
That's a very specific number.
You drive a hard bargain, sir, but I believe we have a deal. And I will shake his hand and offer. How much money was it originally? It was 50 gold.
Yes.
I will offer him 15 gold.
He will accept it, and then he brings out the feather from his hat. Do any of you have any ink?
Oh yeah, actually, hold on. There you go.
He dips the quill and surprisingly writes his name very neatly.
Yep, that's definitely an author. Can sign his name while drunk. All right, well, fantastic. Thank you very much for doing business. I look forward to all of the knowledge that will be gleaned from your adventures, sir.
And I trust you will enjoy the book. I crafted it very well.
I'm sure you did. You have a pleasant day.
And he'll sweeping bow with the hat, and then stumble off.
All right, well, I probably just paid a drunk charlatan for something terrible. Let's find out. I'm gonna read it while we're dicking around today.
I mean, he was telling the truth, or at least thought he was telling the truth.
Yeah, I mean, I know his name. I've heard of his name, but also, like, look at him.
He's not a complete charlatan. He's just a charlatan.
Yeah, there you go. So what's in this book here?
Various information about monsters.
Sweet.
Basically, any monster you wish to know information about from Volo's Guide to Monster, but not in-game statistics.
Fair enough. Okay.
So just say, I want to know about X monster.
Tell
Gotcha.
tell me
more
if this
bits.
goblin has damage reduction. Do it.
Yeah.
Do it now.
Okay. Cool. I
No,
will.
because that is not what the book does.
Why does
I
Volo
will.
not know about the various damage reduction of the monster? This man
I'll
is a
put this-
fraud.
Put this in my pack and probably use it later after we encounter some weird shit.
Let's get some weird shit.
This is great. You paid 15 gold for a Pokédex.
Yeah, right? Worked out great. Also, did not actually I undercut him again. He was drunk. He proved me right. Also, we got an autograph. That's neat.
We are just making great friends here in Port Nine, Zaru.
Ah, fuck him. We're like I said, we're probably dead anyway. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, I mean, I expect that we will make it back to the port at some point, but realistically, we probably won't make it back, right?
If we make it back to, like, I'm planning to make it back. I'm planning to be fine. We're gonna go do this. Gonna be big damn heroes, famous the world over. You know, the whole shtick. And then whenever I come back here, if anybody's pissed off at me, then you know they got to deal with all of the cool shit I dug out of the jungle. So
I imagine, or I intend to make sure as many of you get back as possible, including myself.
I intend to live forever as a druid personally. I am one.
Sure, why not?
I am one with the Force, and the Force is with me.
okay,
The Force of nature.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, nothing else would.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
Are we ready to go?
We yes, so ready.
Alright. So, you guys head back to the Temple of Savras and meet with Grandfather Zitembe. I attempted to ask Savras for visions of what you needed for this journey. There are also parts of Chult you just cannot look into. But I did get a vision of a jungle city. I could feel it was far to the south. I saw it was enclosed by cliffs, was crawling with snakes. There was also a black obelisk that was draped in vines.
Fancy.
I don't know where I saw exactly, but I feel that's where the source of this curse may be.
Snakes, you say?
I wish you luck, adventurers.
Yeah, same to you with your assassin problem.
Yeah, try not to be murdered while we're gone.
Are you still in danger? Do you need...
No, it has been brought up with the right people.
Oh, good.
Okay. I'll reach in, and I will reach into my pack and just hand him 5 gold as thanks. Appreciate it.
He will take the gold and nod.
All right. Now I think we've pissed around enough. Are we ready to leave?
Yes. Yes. Dear God, yes. We are ready.
We fucking leave.
We have to get the Triceratops first.
Oh, that
Yes,
is part
we
of
do
leaving.
that. Yes, that is a part of leaving. We do that.
I brush it
Hi,
ahead of the others.
friend.
Honeydew! I hug him around the big old Triceratops neck. Are you ready to go on an adventure?
Yes, I'm very excited.
I can tell.
He's kind of stamping his hooves, or whatever you would call a dinosaur feet.
And I kind of scritch it under the neck. I don't know where the sweet spot on a dinosaur really is, so I'm just going to assume it's under the neck.
That's where he does unlike everything.
Exactly.
Damn lizards, you can't give me a Triceratops handout. The worst.
But, he says he's ready to go, so... If, there's nothing
I assume
else.
you guys load up all the supplies onto Honeydew.
Yep, and I'll be holding the reins to lead them.
Iku,
Yes, I was about to ask. Where was it you all wanted me to guide you?
we were provided visions by various priests. We are trying to find a city in the jungle. Hang on. But I think in order to find it, we have to speak to a guardian of Urulanga, west of Mbala. Do you know where Mbala is?
Alright, I will take you towards Mbala then.
Okay.
Sounds great.
In that case, I hate how that other map is oriented. I need to think about which exit you're actually taking. I think it's the not north one.
I think we go out of.
Old City?
No, I think we go out of the Anchorage.
Anchorage.
No, because that would lead you towards the east.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. We would go out of Old City then.
Mm-hmm. As you guys leave Port 9 Zaru, through the gates, you see a crowd of people surrounding an area, cheering and jeering something that's happening in the center.
What does it look like? Can we get a?
I'll get closer.
we get a
to
gander?
look, yeah.
Yeah, shifting your way to the front, there is a 15-foot deep pit, and you see a man running for his life from one end to the other, being chased by velociraptors.
Yeah.
Don't die!
Who
Who would do this?
A bystander next to you scoffs. He's a criminal.
Oh yeah, what do
Buddy.
you do?
This is his punishment.
Hey, what did he do?
Cry.
Probably stole from a merchant.
Probably?
Ah.
You don't even know?
It's not my job to know.
He's just a bystander. Why would he know?
Yeah,
This is
seriously.
just entertainment.
Eh,
Wow.
I mean, that sucks.
As you're talking, one of the velociraptors grabs the guy's leg, pulling it out from under him.
Oh shit. How deep is this pit?
15 feet.
15 feet? Oh, it's a deep pit. Yeah.
I mean,
Is
considering the capital punishment in Baldur's Gate, this is not really that barbaric.
Yeah, I mean,
is-
it sucks because it's a raptor.
I'm gonna
Dinosaurs have to eat too, I suppose.
I'm gonna ask the nearest person I can find if it's illegal to jump down and help them.
No, but you'll fuck with the bets, and that'll piss someone off.
I definitely don't want to piss any more people off in this city.
Yeah, we did kind of already piss off a lot of people. And we've been doing pretty good at good deed things. I mean, it sucks. This guy's getting eaten alive. I feel very uncomfortable about watching it, all things
Probably roll
considered.
perception.
Chaotic good.
So
I'm also chaotic good.
Yeah, it's like do the
Yeah.
thing, chaotic.
Like,
Damn it.
fucking-
Just like lawful good is not lawful stupid, chaotic good is not chaotic stupid. So if you want to jump into the thing with a bunch of raptors, that's your prerogative.
Holly,
Yes.
roll perception, please.
Oh, sure.
all of us?
Nope.
Just me.
Oh. Oh, just you. Get shitted on.
17. That's just-
Just kind of, you end up taking a glance around Executioner's Run,
Mhm.
and you see the woman you screwed out of a deal. Taking bets. She's distracted for now.
Hmm.
All right.
Get a
All the more
nudge from
reason to not.
Yeah, I'm feeling really uncomfortable lingering here. So I'm gonna back to the dinosaur. Back to the dinosaur, right?
Yeah, I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
Is that a I want to get involved?
I mean, no, it's a, the person who is pissed at me is over there, and if we attract attention to ourselves, it's going to attract attention to her. Let's go. I mean, you have agency over your own character, is what I'm ultimately going to say.
Okay.
Like Summer will like give her like a little nudge, be like, it'll just blow up into a lot bigger thing. And I've seen someone try to jump down there, and then it was just two not good people.
Can I make a? Can I just? Can I like shout and kind of like startle the raptors to give this guy another chance? Just try and intimidate him.
Sure, go for it.
There are people shouting and stuff
Yeah.
at this because
Yeah, but
that
I'm
would seem
barbarian.
in. Well, I mean, that would seem in place for you to shout. They don't know that you're doing it on purpose.
21. I look those beasts in the eye and I just roar at them.
I'm impressed that the raptors 15 feet in the pit look at you.
Yeah,
I'm impressed.
If they do,
That's an intimidating elf.
just beat the chains on the side of the thing.
You get the raptor's attention, and they start snarling and hissing at you. They start trying to leap up the sides of Executioner's Run, getting closer than you would have expected.
well, you got their attention.
I'm like halfway back to the fucking the dinosaur. Nobody mentioned we were sticking around to do stuff.
I haven't left the Triceratops. It's
Oh, okay, we're just at the All right, fair enough.
yeah.
Sorry.
No,
Theater of the mind got me fucked up.
Yeah, no, it's all good. We're near it, and we're like, what the fuck's going on over there? But like, yeah, Polly is very much a. I have pink hair. I stand out, and the attention we're attracting is going to attract the person I'm trying to avoid. So.
Yeah, no, that's valid. I absolutely I get where you're coming from.
So yeah, some people in the crowd start yelling at you too,
I snarl at them.
talking about how you're messing with the bets.
Guys, we should probably. People are starting to look pissed off.
Yeah, let's go.
Come on, look, we will slay a whole bunch of evil in the forest. Jungle? Forest. What's the difference between a jungle and a forest?
Basically the climate zone
Oh.
that it's developed in.
Jungles are a lot wetter.
Yeah, and rainfall.
Okay.
I'll start to leave, but does it look like this guy's made some headway?
He's starting to make some headway, but he's also limping. So at this point, it is basically 50-50 whether the Velociraptors will get back to him in time.
Alright, that's good enough. I just shove someone who's yelling at me out of the way.
And into the pit.
Into the pit.
You want to shove him into the pit?
No, I don't want to shove him into the pit. I shove him back because he's in my face.
As you guys begin walking away from the run into the jungle, you can hear loud cheering in the distance.
Just don't look. Just keep going. It's like never fun.
I mean, some people were having fun, and maybe he'll look back fondly on this and not commit a life of crime.
Assuming he's a criminal.
Well,
And assuming he gets to look back on it.
I mean, here's the thing. Did you ask the authorities what his crime was, or did you ask the people watching the blood sport from the stands?
We did ask the guy next to us, and he had a mustache, so he was probably pretty knowledgeable.
Bloodsport implies there's a chance.
I mean, technically,
he did have a chance.
Yeah, you always got a chance, technically. Just not a good one.
Yeah, that's how probability works. As long as, you know, if he stood no chance, they just would have tied him, you know, to a rock and released the raptors, or just put him in a raptor pen. I imagine the opportunity of him to reach the other side of the arena was his chance to get his innocence or his non-guilt in this matter proven. And
I don't know.
Yes, but I'm not from Chult, so it's not my place to criticize how they view laws and punishment.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a big legal person.
Whether he's innocent or not, that getting to the other side doesn't prove whether he's innocent or not.
I mean,
It just proves he can run.
I don't understand their.
But also,
EQ actually speaks up. It means the gods have determined he is forgiven or.
Oh, okay, so it's not about innocence, it's about whether or not you're forgiven. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense in, like, a fucked up kind of way, right? Like,
And,
you know, it's all run by the trade princes, right? And so if the gods say, nah, this guy, he runs quick, he's good, then the trade princes are going to be like, shit, you got me there, the gods said he's good.
Iku, on that matter, which gods are determining this?
Yeah, that's a real good question.
Because, like, quite literally, if a god of justice is the one making this decision, then I'm definitely not going to call their decision into question because it's their whole wheelhouse. It's their.
That's true. Yeah, that's a solid point. Well, let's see. We know the one guy is big in Chult. The temple we were just at, right? And their whole thing was like, what was it like?
Magic.
That was magic, right?
We worship the gods of Savras, Gond, and Sun.
Okay, we know Savras.
Definitely not Sunni.
That's Matt. I don't know who.
Sunni is a god of beauty and basic
Gond is like
invention.
clocks.
Interesting.
Gond is a deity of crafting.
Well, I don't think are any of them justice gods.
No,
Doesn't sound like it.
Not really. Is that it? Are those the three? I mean, the goddess of...
I mean, technically, any god could really peer in whenever the fuck they want. Deities are kind of nosy like that.
That's true. Well,
It's the way it's done in Chult.
Well, if they are not justice gods, then I don't know.
I don't either. That's a...
Yeah.
But
I'm
again,
big
like,
question mark. Yeah.
hey, if the gods are not approving of it, they definitely possess the ability to step in and say, hey, knock that shit off.
Yeah, you know, you'd think that. It's like it is a gamble.
Well, I mean, as a historian, I can tell you there was an age called the Time of Troubles where the gods basically were told they weren't doing enough and they were cast into mortal form and were told to walk a mile in our shoes. And so they actually do care a significant amount more than they used to and intervene quite regularly.
Sure, but like the thing that it comes down to with like immortals and shit, right, is like how long is that 45 seconds of that guy getting mauled by a raptor to an omnipotent being whose vision is all over the realm?
Depends on how favored he is by one of the three gods or all of them.
Exactly.
I I suppose the important lesson to take from this is we don't know the full story, so we probably shouldn't cast judgment on whether the man is unfairly being punished, or if he is being fairly punished, or really criticize a different nation that we're not a part of's legal system. Because I mean, it's not like they chopped off his hands like they would do in Kalimshan, or buried his neck up to or buried him up to his neck like they would in the Anurok deserts and slather him in honey to be devoured by dire fire ants.
Your
or
civilizations are cruel.
Or just straight up
you are
disappear the
cor-
guy
you are
like
correct.
they do in Baldur's Gate.
You are not incorrect in your assessment. However,
Oh, yeah.
The point I am making is one's sense of justice is not going to be the same as somebody else's, and so it is very much when you live in a glass house, you should be careful of throwing stones at others.
That's valid.
Because I have studied a number of wild cultures where the penalty of death is very common, so I don't criticize another person's culture or sense of justice. I just accept that is how they handle things and it is their right to do so.
Yes, but when we exact a penalty of death, then it's usually not a game.
I will again state that I do not know the entire story, so it is not my place to determine what is fair or is unfair.
Perhaps.
Perhaps. In this case, it is very much the haps, because that is how I view that situation.
Yeah, listen, we don't know what the fuck was going on. Kind of sucks that a guy might get mauled by raptors.
Mm-hmm.
People were betting on it. That seems like what you're actually mad about, is that people were betting on it, which seems like a weird stipulation. But either way, you gave him a chance, which is good. We got Holly out of there before the lady she fucked over noticed. And, now we're in a fucking jungle, and that's great. But speaking of people dying, we're going to go and stop a death curse. So maybe, who knows, we get this done and we could resurrect him or some shit. Who fucking knows?
Yeah, that's... We really gotta set our priorities.
Yeah, death curse.
I think more people would be worried about such a thing.
Well, it doesn't really affect a lot of people. It mostly sounds like it's affecting adventurers and particularly powerful magic users. It's only really affecting those who have died and come back to life.
It's probably just business as usual for everyone else, if they even know.
Yeah, exactly.
If you made the mistake of telling the populace that there is a curse that will kill you and keep you from coming back, if you could even afford resurrection magic, because as Glory pointed out, it really only affects people who have the luxury of resurrection magic, which is quite expensive.
Sure.
The average farmer is not going to be resurrected. They will have the chance to go to the afterlife and be with their ancestors and be content with that.
The concern comes not that they might be brought back, but what happens to them after they die.
Oh, of course. And that's why they probably don't know, because what I was getting at is when you tell the mass populace that there is a world-ending calamity coming, they tend to panic and do stupid things. So these people might not even know.
It's true. But hey, either way, they will certainly know once we fix it.
Because we'll come back big damn heroes.
Exactly, big damn heroes.
Well, I mean, that and those people will stop re-dying.
Yes.
That is true. That is true.
That'll probably be how they really know.
Yeah, moral of the story, stop the death curse seems like top priority.
I would very much like to focus on that instead of trying to topple a city-state's installed government, because if we die before we can solve the death curse, then we didn't get anything done.
Yeah, that's a good point. Also, not for nothing, I'm all for toppling tyrants or dictators or whatever the fuck you want to call them, but we are 7 people, a dinosaur, and a guide lady.
First of all, the dinosaur is amazing, and they could take on an army.
I feel
don't know
like
if that's
that's
true.
a lie, but okay, there we go. I feel like maybe that's a lie, but you're really
Inside
good
check.
with dinosaurs, so maybe.
Listen, I didn't say it would be successful in taking on the army. I just said it
but it could do it. Yeah,
could do
that's
it.
fair. You got me there. You got me there.
And I pet Honeydew some more.
I love you and would die for you.
Aw, I would die for you too. And she hugs him more.
Yes.
I've only had this
We
Triceratops for
can-
5 minutes, but I'll kill all of you and myself if anything happens to him.
So what I'm hearing is we need to create a dinosaur revolution where all the dinosaurs uprise against their oppressors.
Perhaps,
Dinosaurs
we
are
could-
typically feral animals. I don't.
Honeydew doesn't look feral.
Honeydew's not feral. Honeydew was raised in captivity.
Honeydew is the very definition of domestication.
Yeah. Honeydew's name is Honeydew.
Oh, yeah, it is. And pet
Yeah.
him some more.
Yeah, so I mean, then really it becomes like, is domestication oppression of a group of creatures that is non-higher thinking, right? Because it's not like they have complex thought or higher versions of speech. At least none as far as we're aware. Sure, there are like the rare few, right? Like you have an awakened beast or something like that. But like, if it's just a raptor that's gonna eat my face, I mean, yeah, teach it how to do a backflip. I don't care.
Honestly, raptors are intelligent enough. I don't want them to also start spouting, and I'm gonna like superimpose whatever the Forgotten Realms version of the Communist Manifesto. It's like I also don't want them, reciting "Eat the Rich" while literally eating the rich.
Yeah, it's
Look,
I mean, don't get me wrong.
If they do.
Don't get me wrong. That would be hilarious to watch out of character,
Yeah.
but in character, we're adventurers, so we do
You are
qualify
the
as the rich.
Yeah, we
We
are
talked about,
technically
we've
the
got
rich. Yeah,
We've got a handful of gold, and that's it now.
I
yeah.
live in the woods.
I poop in an outhouse. I eat what I kill. Sorry, that was a King of the Hill reference.
Anyway, moral of the story is we had a nice long conversation. Now we're a good distance away from that hole, so that's great. Look at all this jungle.
Mm-hmm. Look at all this jungle. I slap the top of it and I say, "You can fit so many undead in this baby."
Oh, I fucking hope so. If it's well, I mean, he was talking about snakes, not undead. I'm gonna be honest. I'm 90% sure I can in fact hit a snake with a whip. Not positive. Never tried. I'm like 99% sure I can. And if I can and it explodes, that sounds hilarious. Maybe I could get it to like bite the end of the whip, and then the whip is longer.
Then you could swing the
Or-
snake around to make an even longer
Or
whip.
you
Yeah.
could get the snake to wrap its tail around the end of the whip. Then it can bite people when you swing it at them.
I don't want to
Whoa.
carry around a 10-foot long snake.
Or do you?
I really don't.
Okay, but
That's-
like,
no.
You know they
the
do get that big
applications.
out here in
If
the
we
jungle,
find
right?
if we find the city
Okay.
if we find the city with the black obelisk, then you'll get your chance to whip snakes.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I was giving you a heads up that I've never actually hit a snake before. Curious to see if I can. But we'll find out where. Hey Iku, do you know anything about black obelisks or like parts of the jungle that are like filled with snakes?
The whole jungle.
Going to check something out of character.
Roll for snake.
Why do I do this every time? I need to organize better, honestly.
It is key.
It is known.
It sounds familiar. I think speaking to this guide at Oralunga may be beneficial.
All right. Or longer it is.
So,
And,
Ark, if you need a moment to collect the stuff for the overland travel, it is technically break time.
Yeah, I was gonna say either we take a break or if we want to end it early because we're missing someone.
We
it's
could
up
also
to
do
you
that.
guys. It's
That's
up to
fair.
you guys.
Yeah, no, that's actually a valid point. That way,
Yeah.
Because
so
we're
we don't
about to
get-
get into like the meat and potatoes of this adventure.
yeah. No,
and
that's
we don't
a,
want to like jump into a combat or something.
that's a keen observation and a valid point. Why don't we do that? We can hold off now that we got all of the mechanical shenanigans out of the way.
All of our
getting out
side
of
stuff
town.
and tangents.
Yeah.
Cool.
We did it. We got out of there.
We did it. We got out of the junk.
We only got
out of
5
the
more
jungle.
quests along the way.
Got
Yep.
into
Now,
the...
Rin, how about you get us out of here?
Yeah, so thank you everybody for watching. This has been Tomb of Annihilation. Hopefully next week we will have everybody here and ready so that we can get into
And cameras.
And cameras. I'm gonna have to figure that shit out because OBS is working my last nerves with these like updates that just completely break the game. So I'm gonna work on that because we don't need them tomorrow, or Friday for that matter. But we're gonna need them again on Saturday, and I'm not a fan of not having shit. So, hey, need to figure that out.
At least you guys got to look at my cute chibi art.
Yep. So we got our choice of 3 people to raid. We can go raid Weave the Tail, we can go raid Valdrianth, or Swindler's Den where Dido is.
Let's do Swindlers then.
Alright, let's go say hi to Swindler's Den. We're gonna go hit you up over there. They are playing the former new adventure, Icewind Dale, run with Frost Maiden. Also, stay tuned coming up where Shay will be running OBS. Why are you like this? OBS is just not working in general now. Fuck this thing. There it is. Okay. It was just like, what if I just didn't work when you tried to open it up? Keep an eye out for another upcoming game because Shay is going to be running
The Wild Beyond the Witchlight.
that Feywild. It was the adventure made just for her.
Just for me.
Just for her. And
Yeah, yeah, that tracks.
and listen. I'm gonna make a character who was tricked by
Like a rabbit
Fae.
folk.
No, my character is going to be the character who, they showed up at this thing and a Fae was like, "Can I have your attention, please?" And I was like, "Sure." And then I have hyper ADHD.
The great thing about that is that is one of the starting that is one of the adventure hooks.
Yeah, and
That's awesome.
So that's me. That's my backstory. I got tricked by a Fae, and because you never give them the thing they asked for, and this is mine. Anyways,
Add your name.
yeah. Can I have your name, please? Yeah, it's no, it's not. Bye. Anyways,
I thought about running a one-shot around that entire concept.
Oh, that's a good time. Swindler's Den. Here we go. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.